Alright, that's my excuse in case I fuck up and shit. I mixed my drinks. That was a shot and this is Old Monk. Alright, yeah, thank you guys for staying back. I mean, everyone who stays back for the second half is really special, and I don't mean that in the special kind of way. Yeah, whoever said special shot gets a shot. But I run this company with two of my closest, oldest friends. We've been friends for 13 years. It's longer than most marriages in the States. But partnerships are tough. Anyone who is in a partnership knows that partnerships are tough. Sometimes they want to chop my balls off. Sometimes I want to chop their balls off. Not because any of us have been brought up in Saudi or anything, or watch channels from there, but that's the way it goes. Yeah, just last week we had like this really big tiff, and I dug out my CV and said, fuck it, let's look at this CV again. All the things that I've done. One of the lines in the CV was like, the CV. Born and brought up in a middle-class Mangalorean family, I have often been told that if you see a snake in the grass in the Mangalorean, kill the Mangalorean. Nevertheless, honesty and loyalty are the two values I hold closest to my heart. I saw this and I was like, okay, why was that line in there? But back in the day, I used to look at that line and be really smug and say like, fuck, that line's gonna get me the job. I used to be sitting in interviews, like, waiting for the interview, look over the next guy's thing and be really smug, like, yeah, that line's gonna get me the job. Then I realized, born and brought up in a middle-class Sindhi family, I have often been told that you can trust a snake in the grass, but not a Sindhi. That was the end of my smugness. And there were as many variations to that as we have states and races and regions. So I was like, fuck that. I'm going to put this right tonight. So if you see a snake in the grass and a Mangalorean, just let them be. They'll take care of themselves. Yeah. If you see a snake in the grass and a Maharashtrian, the Maharashtrian's asking him for his job back. This one's for Kaizad. If you see a snake in the grass in a Parsi, the Parsi is asking him for rent. They own all the land here, man. If you see a snake in the grass and a Bihari, they're arguing about who's the illegal immigrant. If you see a snake in the grass and a guy from UP, it's alright. They're both taking care of the Bihari. Yeah, if you see a snake in the grass and someone from Kolkata, he's like, Shakespeare or Satyajit Ray? Yeah. If you see a snake in the grass and a journalist, the journalist like, how much is the grass? If you see a snake in the grass and a Goan, the Goan's like, where the fuck is the Mangalorean's body at? I'm gonna bury it and build a fucking shack on his body.
Amen, brother, amen.
Goans and Mangaloreans don't get along, man. Goans have this whole, we've been converted by the Portuguese, we're cool kind of thing going. Yeah, Mangaloreans are so uncool. Like, many years ago, in Mangalore, they borrowed like the McDonald's golden arches and put it at the airport, so they got more tourists from Goa. As a result of which, now they're getting fucked over by McDonald's, but it saved a lot of parents a lot of money. Because every time my brother, who's like 13, gets taken to a McDonald's now, he thinks he's going to his native place. Yeah, it's like, fuck, oh yeah. This is a vacation. Big Mac. Yeah, man. Partnerships are tough, but Goans are cool. If you go to Goan weddings, they're like, at the end of the wedding, they'll have this like, toss the bouquet, the chick who catches the bouquet gets laid next. Yeah. But at the Mangalorean weddings, they have like 70-year-olds grannies wailing. They're like, yeah, they're like, Radana kabaye, ani dode sudenaka, aata disa pude, tuka kanyon geta dami. Which translates, don't cry, you bitch. Why are your eyes swollen? 8 days later, we're coming back to get you for some more meaningless ceremonies.